NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Now, here's Wade. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Kirilenko with it. Williams picks him up. Wade against Kobe. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How about the concentration from Kobe? Just powering through that contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Kobe Bryant, one shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Now here's Wade. Butler from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside Kirilenko. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phillips against Williams. Wade on the wing. He can't get that one. In the corner, Phillips with it. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Kobe. From down in the low post, it goes. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
So it's the Jazz now, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Down low. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Utah. Williams passes to Geiger. Geiger with a screen on Kobe. Here's Van Horn. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight.
There's a lot to like and love about Wade. He's a guy who isn't just a scorer. He'll look to get others involved. Actually, he'll do whatever his team needs him to do to win.
No good from 18. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Butler, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Phillips with the bucket.
You leave an opening for Phillips, and he's going to take advantage of it and exploit it. Very smart play that time by Chauncey.
Here's Williams. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Jazz call time here. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 5.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Phillips, no good. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Floats one up, and Williams with the layup. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Pass to Armstrong. Outside, Kobe. And here's Kirilenko. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Now Wade. Pass to Butler. Fires from deep. And Utah, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Kirilenko. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Wade can't hit. Lakers leading by 23. And here's Kobe from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Kobe's got 25 points.
Brian's confidence bucket is overflowing. Knows he can bury the pull-up J anytime he needs to.
Wade up top. 3-pointer, Butler. The Lakers with the rebound. Kobe's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The tray. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here is Williams. T-Wade on the wing. Six to shoot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. LA has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Caron Butler. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Utah. Pass to Butler.
And Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
The Jazz have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Caron Butler taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. Bell is checked in for Jason Williams. And so Butler nails both of them. Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Evans, a screen on Butler. Pass to Dampier. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ruiz. Good D by Bell. Jazz have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. For the 3. And it's Butler missing. LA's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Lou. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the middle, here's Evans. And he banks in the layup. Evans has got his first points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wade outside. Pass to Bell. Butler with the ball. Lou grabs the board. Inside. Here's Evans. And he makes that one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Wade. 12 points for him. Butler feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. Butler missing again. The Lakers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Lou. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lou's got himself on the board with 3 there.
One of the things you like about Lou is that he doesn't force up shots on the perimeter. He takes high percentage looks.
To end the run. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Sees the gap in the defense and cashes in from mid-range. That's how you do it.
Evans, a screen on Wade. Evans, right side. And Van Horn pulls it down. Van Horn's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now, here is Bell. 6 points for him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
Here's Lou. Pass to Ruiz. Looks for Evans, gets it to him. And Evans throws it down hard.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Jazz shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. They set the pick. Wade outside. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. They grab their own miss. And Bell kicks to Wade. Lets a floater go. The shot, no good. LA's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to Lou. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Geiger's got 11 rebounds in the game. Butler with the ball. 19 points in the game. To the paint. And it's sent back by Dampier.
Dampier can be a dynamic defender, disrupting with his size and length.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Moiso. Trevor Ariza.
Here's Van Horn. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Utah.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Lou.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ruiz. Here's Kafka. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's Ariza with the ball for Utah. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Utah making a change here. Webb's checked in. Pass to Ariza. 5 on the clock. Here's Bell. Evans with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Evans. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by the Jazz. Van Horn's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ariza dishes to Webb. And here's Bell. He has 6. Here's Van Horn. And that one's on target from the wing. Van Horn's got 4 points this quarter.
Set the feet, spot up, excellent execution.
And here is Los Angeles now. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Evans. Clock at 6. Here's Lou. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Utah moving it around. Webb up top. He has yet to score. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Ruiz the pass to Lou. Here's Dampier. Pass to Lou. Here's Kafka. Offline with his 3. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's at the quarter century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Here's Kafka. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Now Bell. Pass to Butler. From the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Evans throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Evans has gone 4 of 8 from the field. Pass to Bell. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Three-pointer, Butler, and Utah another 3.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Here's Kafka. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Bell. Outside Butler. Lets it go with the 3. Butler missing again. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Moiso, covered by Evans. Pass to Ariza. Here's Moiso, and the rejection by Evans. Here's Ruiz. Here's Lou. Inside, here's Kafka. That's tipped. Right side, Butler. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Ruiz. Hands it from downtown.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bell, that's a two-pointer. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's a screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Seeking out the contact inside.
At the line for the Lakers. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Tigers checked in for Utah. And then for Los Angeles, Chandler comes in for Evans. And Stoudemire subbed in for Lou. And he's good on the second. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Butler from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 9 points in the quarter.
Got to respect that kind of range.
LA has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Stoudemire, the pass to Ruiz. Chandler scanning the floor.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
It looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Floor for the Lakers. Humphrey. Tyronn Lue.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Ruiz. Good D by Bell.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Butler from past the arc. Ruiz grabs the board. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside Williams. Outside Butler. From downtown, Dampier pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A nice shot by Ruiz.
Tyronn Lue showing you exactly what you want from a point guard. Excellent decision-making, running the show.
Utah has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Left side Williams. Outside Butler. Tries it from the top of the key. Poked loose. And it's denied. Williams scanning the floor. Another miss by Utah. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Lou. Lakers passing it around. Here's Ruiz. Defended by Bell. To the left side wing. Here's Dampier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Once Dampier gets that kind of positioning, there's not much you can do as a defender. He's just too big and strong.
Free throw good, Dampier. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Geiger. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Ruiz. Defended by Bell. Evans passes to Dampier. Here's Sims. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Sims has got his first points of the game.
Certainly not something you count on from Dampier, but I tell you what, he dropped a nice dime there.
The Jazz shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. It's Bell on the wing, looking to end his cold spell. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ruiz. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Van Horn. Wade from outside. Sims with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ruiz. Oh, good on the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Offensive screen.
Butler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Williams comes in for Bell.
Substitution on the court.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Evans. To the middle. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Wade. There's the triple. Buries it from 3-point range.
Wade showing you how good he is at stopping on a dime and delivering the shot.
Evans, a screen on Williams. Here's Kafka. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Utah has gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Ruiz. Now here's Evans. Dampier kicks to Evans. Launches it. The rebound by the Jazz. Geiger's. Butler passes to Williams. Stolen by Evans. Here's Ruiz. Pass to Evans. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Lou, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Lakers substitution. Number 17, Tyronn Lue.
Here's Kafka. Los Angeles with another miss. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Well, it's obvious. Wade loves the mid-range, and the mid-range loves him back. He's got just the right release for that distance.
Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Ruiz. Pass to Dampier, and it's blocked. The shot by Wade, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Wade's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, slick with the rock. Wade making moves.
Here's Ruiz. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Evans with a stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Los Angeles foul. Dampier. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Utah, Geiger taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Utah foul. Geiger. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
3 from the inbound, drills the three-pointer.
Teams love to work the ball to the guy in the corner.
Utah shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Williams passes to Butler. And Wade now top of the key. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Dampier's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will do it. They'll end up taking the series in 6 games, 4-2.
Yeah, it gives them just a little bit of time to rest and study some tape. They've got a much tougher hill to climb in the next round.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Andre Kirilenko.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. They're going to move on to the conference semifinals. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency
from setting in.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Partner, yeah. Another day, another dollar. What's down? Yeah. I be stunting like a big timer. What's down? Yeah. Another night. What's down? Yeah. She give you drama. What's down? Yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? Yeah. You need motion, I got all kinds of.